The U.S. military wrapped the fallen soldiers up like mummies, and then had two female nurses administer intravenous fluids to them. The nurse on the right swapped the empty medicine bottle with the one in the left nurse's hand, allowing the medicine to drip back into the bottle through a hidden IV tube inside the soldier's body. The whole point of this was to make more money to cover medical and military expenses. John, a bomber who was feigning illness to avoid combat, witnessed this absurd scene and couldn't help but exclaim in surprise. The next day he returned to his bomber, but unfortunately it was hit by an enemy shell. The machine gunner was struck in the stomach by shrapnel. John quickly grabbed the first aid kit, only to find that it contained nothing but a piece of paper. He then reached for the parachute, hoping to escape, but that too only had paper inside. John suddenly realized that he and his comrades had sacrificed themselves not for the country, but to allow officers to pursue their own interests. He decided he had to get out of this war, but according to the military's Regulation 22, only those who were mentally unstable could apply for discharge, and the request had to be made voluntarily. However, as soon as you made that request, it proved you were sane. This rule kept soldiers from retiring. Death was the only way out. To vent his frustration, a soldier deliberately flew a propeller plane over the beach to scare his comrades, but lost control and crashed into one of them, killing him with the propeller. The soldier, stricken with guilt, deliberately crashed the plane into a hillside, choosing that as his way of rebelling against the military regulations. Watching his comrade die, John became determined to leave the military no matter what. But with Regulation 22 in place, he was stuck in camp and couldn't prove he was insane. To protest this injustice, he decided to attend his comrade's funeral naked, using his body as a form of protest for human rights. He even attended the ceremony where his comrade was awarded a medal, completely naked. But in the end, this protest was all in vain. His superiors still sent him on bombing missions. Then one day, his superiors, wanting to profit more, struck a deal with the Germans. They destroyed their own military facilities and killed countless American soldiers in the process. John finally saw through the selfishness and arrogance of the bureaucrats. Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore. He pulled out his gun, ready to take out his superior, but found that the gun had no bullets. The superior narrowly escaped, and John faced a military trial.